What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Tyler, and today we're going to be talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. The reason why we're going to be talking about this beef is because it recently hit the 1 month anniversary, so I'm thinking we should just go back to all the tracks and just talk about it. So we're going to be starting this video talking about push-ups, and then we're going to end it talking about the Heart Part 6. Let's go.
You better do that motherfucking show inside the biddy. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty.
Now let me just say, before the song even came out, it was already messy. The song has apparently leaked, but personally, I think Drake leaked it himself. But after we got the confirmation that the song was actually real and not just some AI, then we really got to sit down with the song and see if it was good or not. And personally, I think it was alright. I think it got its job done, but in my opinion, it wasn't anything spectacular. Basically in the song, he just called Kendrick short, and then he went off for everybody else. I saw a lot of people hyping up that diss track and even said that Drake was in the lead, but honestly, I thought the diss track was just alright. Now before we go any further, I gotta say, I was on Kendrick's side the whole way. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be fake and act like I was cheering for both of them. No. I was cheering for Kendrick Lamar the whole time. But then after Drake dropped push-ups, we all just started waiting for Kendrick Lamar. And waiting did we do. Man, Kendrick taking too long. Wake me up when he drop, bro. He's taking way too long.
One eternity later.
Oh, the Kendrick drop? What? Drake dropped again. What he dropped? Taylor made freestyle.
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name.
They did what? When? How?
So, yeah, that happened. Drake basically dropped another diss track back to back, but this time he did AI voices for Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Yeah, Tupac, the rapper that's not alive. Now, I understand where Drake was coming from, because it was low-key a smart move, but at the same time, it's very disrespectful. The song was kind of fun, because how do you think you can just do that and think you're not gonna get hated for it? My favorite line from that song, it has to be when he came in as Tupac, bro. Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Low-key though, I'm not gonna lie, Drake's verse on that song is low-key fire. Like, if he would've just dropped the song with just his verse and not have to do all the AI stuff, I would say it would low-key be a good song. But now that Drake dropped back-to-back, Kendrick has to respond soon, right? Right? Alright, bro. He taking way too long. Y'all tell me once he actually dropped. I'll be right back. Huh? Hold on. Kendrick, Euphoria? Hold on.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you...
Just on a random Tuesday, this man Kendrick decides to drop. On a random Tuesday. I remember I was sitting in class. I think it was third period. I finished all my work for that class and I got on my phone and then I just saw it. Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria. I turned to my friend and I said, oh my God, Kendrick just dropped, bro. I swear the next class, fourth period, as soon as I went to fourth period, I just sat my head down with my earbuds in and I just listened to the whole thing on full volume. I wasn't listening to nothing the teacher said. I was not caring. This man Kendrick was 6 minutes on the beat, absolutely destroying Drake in the most funniest way possible. There's so many quotable lines in that song that even to this day, I still be saying them randomly. I think Kendrick was very smart with his approach from Euphoria. He's been dead silence and then just randomly drops the song on a Tuesday. And I'm glad that the song has like 3 different changes. Starting off acting very, very slow. And then once the beat switches, he gets very hyped. And then he adds another beat switch. Once that song dropped, then that's when people started saying that Kendrick was in the league. But there is still a lot of people saying that Drake could come back from this, which I low-key agreed on. The song was good, but it wasn't no beef-end worthy song. So all you have to do now is wait for Drake's response. Or at least that's what we thought when Kendrick this time goes back-to-back, dropping 16-16 in LA.
Somebody's lying, I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised, let's peel the layers back.
How am I compromised? Why you say fuck me for?
Now, I have to say, out of the whole beef, I would have to say this is the best rapping any of them has done in this whole beef. If y'all listen to 1616 LA again, Kendrick Lamar was going off. He was flowing on that beat. That boy Kendrick really said, "Off-white sunseeker at the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever." But basically, 1616 in LA was basically saying that Drake has a mole in his camp and that whatever I'm about to drop, like, Kendrick was low-key one of him, bro. He said, "Look, I got some on you, and I'm telling you this right now. You got some moles in your camp. Like, you really got some moles in your camp, and I'm warning you, bro. Like, I'm trying to look out for you. You got some moles, and if you keep on trying to press me, I'm dropping what I know." So once 1616 in LA came out, I say that's when the shift really started turning in Kendrick's favor. When the majority of the masses started saying that Kendrick was up. So then we all waited. We all waited until Friday, the fateful day. Drake posted on Instagram that he was about to drop Family Matters, the diss track where he addresses everything, not just from Kendrick, but from the other artists too. And then late at night, Drake finally dropped Family Matters.
Good kid, man, city van, we'll pot a latch and make the door slide.
Let me just say, Family Matters is an amazing song, bro. Like, an amazing song. The second part of Family Matters goes so hard, bro. Like, I don't think y'all understand. The second part of Family Matters, I still listen to that to this day. Like, I'll listen to Family Matters just for the second part of the song. When he was airing everybody out, that was so fire, bro. Y'all know that scene in John Wick where he was running through the house with, like, the fire shotgun shooting everybody? That's in my head how I imagine Drizzy on the second part of that song. Just shooting at everybody that came at him. Family Matters dropped, and that's when people started really clashing between who they think was in the lead right now. Because look, Kendrick Lamar did drop some heat, but also Family Matters was a really good song. Family Matters was such a good move by Drake. As like I said, in that song he addressed everything and everybody. Well, almost everything, if you know what I'm saying. And personally, like I said, I think that song was really good, bro. And Drake really needed to do what he needed to. What? Kendrick Lamar? Meet the Grams? Whoa!
Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life.
Not even 30 minutes after Drake dropped Family Matters, this nigga Kendrick decides to drop another diss track. And let me just say, this wasn't a diss track. This was a evisceration. When I tell you he broke down Drake in this song, it's crazy. Like that boy Kendrick literally playing operator on Drake, and he was just pulling out the pieces. It was insane. Starting the song off with saying "Dear Adonis" is actually insane. Like, Kendrick, you need, like, so we gotta look at your mind, bro. After Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, all the energy that Drake had literally just vanished. It was non-existent anymore. That's when I say the crowd really starts saying that, yeah, bro, like, Drake, you lost, like, for real. Like, you put up a good fight, but you lost. Drake dropping Family Matters, and then right after that, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. It's like if Kobe would have scored 81 points in that game, but still lost the game. Like, that boy Drake, like, he put up a good fight. Like, if it was against any other artist and he dropped Family Matters, he would have won the beef. But dog, it's Kendrick Lamar. Of course he wasn't gonna make it out that easy. I'll say out of this whole beef, Meet the Grams is probably the one that's like the nastiest diss track released. If you listen to Meet the Grams in your spare time, bro, like, you need some help. I ain't gonna lie. That song is low-key scary. Just listening to that song gives me chills. I remember I saw somebody say their alarm clock was Meet the Grams, and I'm like, bro, like, are you okay? Bro, that night was so crazy, bro. When I tell you, he really dropped that 30 minutes after, bro. And it was, oh my gosh. Everybody was going crazy. Literally everybody was going crazy. That's one of that moment, like, that night will go down in hip-hop as one of the greatest moments ever. But then the next day, Kendrick Lamar wasn't done, bro. He dropped another one. But this time, he dropped a club bender, Not Like Us.
Ooh. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
Not Like Us is definitely the grooviest diss out of this whole beef. That hoe have you crip walking around the whole house. This boy Kendrick really dissed Drake on a mustard beat, bruh. and he made that shit a club banger. I couldn't believe it. In my opinion, Not Like Us was kind of like a victory lap for Kendrick. Like, Kendrick already knew he won, so he was just having fun while still roasting Drake. Once Not Like Us released, then basically everybody already knew that Kendrick won, bro. Drake, you did good, but you out of here. And that's basically the end of the beef. Yep, there's no other songs to look at. Nobody else dropped anything. Not at all. Okay, we gotta talk about the hard part 6.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator.
Out of this whole beef, I have to say this is probably the worst song. I say that because that boy Drake just went on that beat and started saying so many lies, it was crazy. First off, we're gonna talk about his response to the pedophile things. That boy said, I'm way too rich and famous to even be a pedophile. Like, what? Like, huh? How does that make sense? He also said that Kendrick got touched when he was a kid, which was not true. Like, if you were to listen to the song, he clearly said that he wasn't the one getting touched, but okay. Also, he said that they fed Kendrick information about the daughter stuff. Once he dropped Meet the Grams, this was Drake's response to the daughter allegations. So, if you fed him the information, why are you so surprised about it? You know? Bro, that song was so embarrassing that to this day, Kendrick didn't even respond to it. Because he already knew that song was trash and that nigga was just spinning bullshit. It's such an anticlimactic way to end the beef too, bro. Like, we just got banger after banger, but then we gonna end this beef on such a trash song. I will say the beat though, the beat is really good. Like, the beat's fire. But that boy just came on that beat and started saying so many lies. I can't listen to it. I think I only listened to that song like 3 or 4 times. But after that, I'm like, bro, this not it, y'all. Now that we're going through all the tracks, it's finally time to say, who do I think won 1 month after this whole thing? Let me think. It's Kendrick. It's Kendrick. It's obviously Kendrick. Like, no bias. Actually, no. Bias as hell. Kendrick won that. 4-0'd him. Like, sweep them out the series. I don't care what y'all say. Kendrick won. I'll see y'all later.
What the fuck the big 3? Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum.